So today what I'm doing is I'm taking every single player and I'm putting them back on their original team, either through the draft or the signing. However way they made it on this team, they're back on their OG squad. Yep, we're gonna sim maybe like a decade, sim however long I'm feeling about, basically however long I'm feeling, and just kind of see how it changes the landscape of the majors. Who's good, who's bad, who ends up being good, who ends up being bad, and we're just gonna go from there. So I hope you do enjoy today's video. If you guys want this roster in the vault, just hit that like button. Let's see how close we can get to 1,000 likes. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button, and of course in the comment section down below, let me know what other ideas you guys can come up with. So this isn't my original roster. This roster was actually a video that I did in the past, actually kind of towards the beginning of the season of this, or I guess I should say the beginning of the game. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link to the OG video so you guys can see what the base roster was. So with that being said, when we take a look at the roster, the issue is this is the MLB The Show's base roster that started when this year came out. So what I had to do was I had to import this year's draft picks, and I only did the first round. On top of that, I had to adjust some ratings. So some ratings are a little wonky, I'm not gonna lie. Some ratings are a little off, some potentials are a little off, and but for the most part I tried to get it as best as possible. So like I said, the roster may look a little wonky at times, but it was the best I could do to get it back to like how everything is meant to be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pick a team in 3, 2, 1. Boom, we're gonna be the Dodgers. All right, let's see if that changes things up. I'm just gonna turn contracts off just because I have a feeling budgets are gonna make things a little wonky. I'm gonna leave it as is, just because I want to see how it all plays out. I want it to be wonky, I want it to be crazy. Everything's on auto manage because I'm not interested in rebuilding the team or changing the team at all. I just want to just get in there and just see how it all plays out. So let's get into it. So like Verdugo, part of the Dodgers. Jordan was part of the Dodgers, which is absolutely wild. You know, there's a bunch of different players that are back on their like OG squad. So it's not like their original ratings, it's just back on their original team. So like Franmil, Trey Turner with the Padres, and we'll continue to go through this. You know, Brian Reynolds used to be with the Giants, and you guys can kind of see some other names as we go through it. So I'm gonna kind of quickly go through it just because I don't want to be stuck here the whole time. And at any time you need to, go ahead and pause, because we're also gonna go through the whole pitching rotation as well, right? Like that's the whole point. I want you to see both parts of the roster, and I just don't want to be stuck here for 45 minutes looking at the roster. So if you guys need to, go ahead, pause, take a look at the lineup, see what names are like a little bit different from normal. But it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. You know, because a lot of teams, you know, they're known for signing, or they're known for trades, or they're not really known for their homegrown ability to develop players. So let's kind of see what happens here. I forgot, who are we, the Dodgers? So all right, here we are, back to the Dodgers. Let's go take a look at the pitching rotations really quick. Like the Dodgers do well at finding like homegrown talents. Like that is something that they do for sure. And you think about like maybe some other teams, like the Yankees. Yankees not necessarily known for their homegrown talent, more so bringing players in. But it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. Plus, we're gonna have, you know, free agencies, some trades, all that good stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I'm kind of intrigued. So there it is. But like some of the big names that I remembered, obviously we've already talked about Trey Turner being with the Padres, but like Tatis with the White Sox, you've got Garrett Cole with the Pirates, Sandy Alcantara with the Cardinals, who else? Scherzer with the Diamondbacks. I'm trying to think of like who else. Like, ooh, there's just a bunch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the trade slider down just a little bit, and let's just sim the year. Let's see what happens. Who's MVP? Who's in the postseason? All that good stuff. Let's get to the end of the year. All right, so the season's over, and I mean some new names: Seattle, the Twins. You got the Indians. Baltimore made the postseason. Obviously, they have Manny Machado. Who else do they have that would like make them so good? Kevin Gausman. Okay, Josh Hader, John Means, Mancini, Mullins, Yastrzemski, Scope, Britton. Okay, yeah, they actually kind of have a squad. Holy cow. But like the Indians, you've got the Diamondbacks, the Cubs, the Dodgers. Interesting. So I gotta sneeze, so I'm like trying to hold it off right now. Oh, there you go. Oh, snap. Oh, that one hurt the chest a little bit. Oh, okay. So Freeman, league leader. You got Mookie Betts on the other side. Hits, Tim Anderson, as well as Freddie Freeman. At bats, not worried about doubles. Yelich with the Marlins. You got Whit Merrifield with the Royals. Okay. Buxton and Hernandez with triples. And then home runs, Juan Soto and Max Muncy. That's right. He was with the Athletics. That like one of those players that like, I knew that was the case, but I totally forgot about it. And then obviously with the Marlins are going to have a quick, like a kind of a nasty squad too. Yelich, Ozuna, Stanton, Real Muto. Oh yeah. Paddock, Heaney is for some reason a two-way player. Huh? Why is Heaney a two-way player? That is, what? Anyways, Gold Glove, I'm not worried about that, but you got Soto beating out Acuna and Harper, and then Jared Walsh on the other side. Really, Jared Walsh? I can see why. I may have made him a little bit too juiced. And then you got Cy Young going to DeGrom and Yu Darvish. Batting title, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and then Chris Martin as well as Nick Anderson. Rookie of the Year went to Akil Baddoo as well as Jonathan India. And there it is. There are your award winners. Let's go see how the season plays out. And the Mets are defeating the Dodgers. That's good to see for once that the Dodgers aren't going to be in a World Series. And the Twins beating out the Indians. Let's go take a look at the Twins. Buxton, Polanco, Sano, Lamont Wade Jr. You got Rosario, Kepler. What's their pitching looking like that it's this good that they've made it to the World Series? Barrios, Yanoa, okay. I mean, I Bruzdar, yeah. This section's kind of nasty, but for the most part, I don't know, man. How did the Twins sneak their way to the World Series? Let's see who wins it. It's gonna be the Twins, your World Series champions. Danny Santana is your World Series MVP, and your postseason MVP is going to be Conforto along with Jorge Polanco. Absolutely insane stuff. Insane. Unbelievable. All right, that is season 1 in the books. Let's just keep running through it, and let's see what kind of crazy stuff happens. Freddie Freeman goes to the Pirates. Ooh. Thor goes. Correa to the Pirates as well. Christian Vasquez to the Diamondbacks. Kirby Yates to the Rangers. Okay. Any other big moves? Trevor Story to the Mets. Interesting. And then as we finish the offseason, Starling Marte goes to the White Sox. Semien to the Cardinals. That's an interesting one. Baez to the Dodgers. And I think that might be it. All right, season 2. Judge goes to the Yankees. Ooh, okay. I totally forgot to look at like the top prospects. So let's get here. The trade deadline, see if any other crazy trades happen. And then we'll go and check the top prospects because I want to see like who's kind of creeping up that list. So we're going to go here. Top prospects. Corey Lee. You got Logan Gilbert of the Mariners. Bobby Witt Jr. Rod Hennessy. Dwayne Smith. You got Chase Strumpf. Gore. Okay. Drew Waters. Adley Rutschman. Lawler. Okay, so some interesting names for sure. And also some that I'm not used to seeing. But it'll be interesting to see how the careers start to change, how players start to develop, you know, like how players start to decrease as well. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Like who wins the most MVPs, who wins the most World Series, all that good stuff. So let's just keep going. This is only season 2. We've got plenty of years ahead of us. All right, season 2 in the books. What do we got? The Nationals made it. Okay. The Brewers are new. And then Baltimore again, man. They're holding down that AL East over there. Let's go take a look at this section of the league. We've got batting average going to Brandon Nimmo. What a surprise. Cedric Mullins as well. What else? Mountcastle with the most hits. The newly acquired Freddie Freeman. Woo, that'd be a wild pickup. What else do we got here? Doubles, Mike Trout. Looks like he's already going down a little bit, which is a little unfortunate to see. We got Nicky Lopez, Tatis as well. Acuna, home run, or not home runs, triples, Nick Senzel and Isbell. And then Muncy with home runs and Bryce Harper. Okay, let's go to the pitching and kind of see what we got going on here. Gausman and DeGrom. Robbie Ray's doing well. Junis, Graveman with the most saves. Seth Lugo. Garrett Cole, Yanoa. Ooh, Yanoa. Interesting. Interesting for sure. Okay, let's go take a look at awards. Who is our MVP? Acuna beating out Harper with this number. 48 homers, 130 RBIs, a 1064 OPS. Look, ooh. I guess maybe the doubles? The RBIs? Okay, doubles and RBIs, a couple more hits, but that's a tough one. I mean, even Freddie Freeman had a crazy good season. Crazy good year. On the other side, who won it? Max Muncy. I mean, that's a clear gap between these two, right? But, you know, we'll see. All right. Okay, fair. DeGrom beating out Cole and Giolito. And then you got Chris Sale on the other side. What else? Batting titles. Reliever of the year goes to Seth Lugo and Josh Hader. Rookie of the year, Julio Rodriguez. Okay. And Peter Inaba. I don't know who that is. We'll just leave it there. Okay, so season 2 about to be finished. Let's keep moving. And it looks like the Dodgers are going to beat the Orioles. The Orioles. All right, let's see. Have they made any changes to their lineup? Any new additions? I think that's... So, Chad Pinder. But outside of Chad Pinder, I don't know if they made any changes to their team. I think they've kind of got a pretty set squad. Maybe a couple changes to their bullpen, but for the most part, that's an Orioles squad. That is literally an Orioles squad. So Yordan is the World Series MVP and playoff MVP. That's expected, dude. It's Yordan. He's always good in franchise. He's also good in real life too. So, all right, season 2 in the books. Let's go take a look and kind of see what happens. Pujols retires, and now I'm intrigued to see what big moves happen. Nola to the Red Sox. Okay. Graveman to the Angels. Get some more pitching because they clearly need it. Jose Ramirez to the Blue Jays. Okay. Wilson Contreras to the Rays. And Max Muncy takes over for that spot that was left open by Freddie Freeman. The Pirates are making moves. Why can't they do this in real life? Aaron Judge. So Aaron Judge was with the Angels. They let him walk, and then he goes to the Diamondbacks along with Chad Green, Gary to the Padres, Clevenger to the Blue Jays, Trey Turner stays within the West, and he goes to the Giants. Buxton, yo, what's up with the Diamondbacks, dude? They're creating a little bit of a squad. Dansby Swanson actually left the Diamondbacks, and he just went to the Reds. That's an interesting move there. What else we got? Kike Hernandez. Any other big moves? Ketel Marte. That's kind of a big one for the Rays, for sure. And that looks like it's it for the offseason heading into season 3. Interesting. All right, so let's get through season 3. Let's get through season 4, and then we'll do like a full league check-in 5 years in. So let's get through this season. Let's see what happens. All right, so the only trade that happened was Kyle Hendricks went to the White Sox. And that's kind of another issue that I have with MLB The Show is that if I turn the slider up even one more time, like it just goes crazy with trades, right? Like normally the 50-51, we know trades go crazy. Always happen. They just go ballistic, right? If I go here, still goes crazy. But then once I hit this section, it will get like one trade a year. So what I'll do is going forward, let's try this. Let's see how it goes for the next couple seasons. And maybe it'll be good. But that was the only trade that was like of a big name that gave me a pop-up. So we'll see what happens with the season. All right, season's over. Looks pretty good for the Dodgers as per usual. What a surprise. We've got Baltimore. Ooh, it looks like they lost to the Red Sox. The Astros have made it. What else we got going on here? Seattle. We got Washington. Miami's in the mix. Okay, so we're starting to see some new teams kind of creep in there. And let's see, what do we got? Oh, I'm covering that again. Okay, what do we got? Batting average, Yelich. We've got Jonathan Walton, a 80 overall 20-year-old. Okay, he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good indeed. You got the hits. Glaber with 200. Jeez, he's killing it for the Cubs right now. Jeez. Okay, Castellanos with the Tigers. Cedric Mullins for doubles along with Jesse Winker. Okay, Grisham with triples. Malik Smith with triples. Home runs goes to Castellanos and Dom Smith. tie, a three-way tie. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Interesting for sure. What do we got? Chris Sale at the top. Chris Paddock, former Marlin. Okay. What else we got? What else we got? Kikuchi with losses. What's going on with Kikuchi, man? Holy cow. All right. Interesting. Interesting one. All right. Delivery man. I'm not worried about who actually won, but Bryce Harper, MVP. Chris Sale. Dude, Chris Sale's just been Cy Young, MVP. He's just killing it. DeGrom, Cy Young again. What is that? 3 straight years? Jeez. This guy looks like he's going to be nutty. I don't know who he is, but he might just be a draft pick that they got that was crazy good. Which, good for them, man. Good for them. What else we got going on here? Keegan Thompson is Rookie of the Year for the Cubs. Interesting. All right. Okay. So season 3. Let's get through the off season, postseason, I should say, and we have a Cubs Twins World Series. The Twins defeat the Cubs. I feel like we've seen the Twins do their business, man. They're killing it. Oh, they picked up Nimmo in the offseason. It looks like Josh Bell. They've also got him. All right, let's go take a look at the Cubs lineup, kind of see what's going on with them as well. This way, LeMahieu, yep. Chris Bryant, Glaber, Eloy. Honestly, it kind of looks like a Cubs squad. Narvaez is new. Mazzara is new. But like this section right here, that has Cubs written all over it. I can't remember if Vogelbach started with the Cubs. He had to have, right? I think he did. Like, part of me is like, yeah, that sounds right. But at the same time, you know, I'm not 100% sure. MVP was Arise, and postseason MVP was Schwarber, along with Travis Shaw. Okay. Off-season time. Let's see what happens in the off-season. Not a lot of Hall of Famers yet, from what I'm noticing. But let's get to it. See what happens here. Bellinger to the Phillies. Oh, Flaherty to the Rangers. You got Rhys Hoskins to the Mariners. I'm not worried about that. The Pirates, dude. Pirates are still making moves. They're really pushing. Shohei to the White Sox. Wow. Okay. Giolito to the Reds. Devers to the Yankees. Wow, he's going to swap sides like that? Ooh, okay. What else we got? A couple moves happened there that I didn't catch all of them. Julio Urias to the Twins, so the Twins got even better. But a lot of big moves here. A lot of big moves. Mondesi to the Rangers, but Mondesi never does well. The Twins pick up Glasnow. Mitch goes to the Braves, who just hit 40 home runs. Jeez. Brad Hand, Marquez, Ozuna to the Padres. Jesse Winker to the Giants, not the Dodgers. And then, holy cow, was this just a stacked class? This free agency class is huge. Ahmed Rosario, holy cow. Lot of notifications. Okay, let's get through season 4 now. I'm intrigued. All right, so this was actually the second trade that's like big trade that's happened, and that's a big name catcher, so that's why we're Davey Garcia moved. Casey Mize goes to the Nationals. Okay. And is that it? Bobby Dahlbeck goes to the Rangers. Eugenio Suarez to the Mariners? Yeah, because he was with the Tigers to start his career. Okay. So, yeah, definitely more moves being moved or happening. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. All right, season's over. Intrigued. Let's see what happens. So, the Braves, the Padres. Where are the Pirates, dude? The Pirates made all these moves for them to finish second place in the division and be 2 games out in the wild card. Okay, understandable, I suppose. You got Seattle and Texas and Houston, so 3 teams from the West. I mean, the Twins, dude. The Twins have just been ever present this entire time. Rendon's still with the Nationals. Obviously, he's gonna have that Angels contract, so that's why he's gonna be staying with that team. Moncada, okay. Arise, Bellinger. What else we got going on here? Doubles for Robert. Tim Anderson with the doubles as well. Semien, totally forgot he went to the Cardinals in this simulation. You got Tatis with triples, Gallo with home runs, along with Bellinger. And then when we take a look at pitching stats, Marco Gonzalez, really? 2 Cardinals pitchers. And then Jack Flaherty along with Jose Urquidy. What about saves? What do we got? Kayla and Jordan Hicks. All right. Okay, I saw Rowan Wick as well, which is an interesting one for the Cubs. Awards. Bellinger was MVP, along with Joey Gallo. Okay, Kyle Lewis, 43 homers. Interesting. I mean, that's an outfield right there. You put those three in the outfield, whoo, that'd be nutty. Garrett Cole finally beats DeGrom. I mean, Alcantara's looking good. Zach Gallen as well. Severino on the other side is with the Red Sox now. Oh, okay. Jordan Hicks along with Kayla are your relievers of the year. Rookie of the year went to Will Wilson. What trade was Will Wilson for? Was he the Zach Cozart trade with the Giants, and that's how the Giants got him? I want to say that's right. And then Jordan Lawler has made his debut with the Diamondbacks, and he looks pretty solid. He looks pretty solid indeed. Okay, there it is. I think that might be it. Top prospects we could take a look at. Chase Strump of the Cubs is the #1 prospect in baseball. Greg Jones, interesting. Jackson Joby? Jackson, Marcelo Meyer, okay. Hideki Asuncion? Sure, well, it's Asuncion, but okay. Some interesting names for sure. Interesting names like Vidal Brujan, 77 overall. Okay. All right. I'm seeing some names there that get me a little interested. So next season, what we'll do is we will take a look as the Astros defeat the Padres. I want to see who our MVP is. We'll do like a quick recap of the league. Sano, and then Bregman is your World Series MVP. Okay, so I want to do a quick recap of the league, go through the lineups, go through the pitching staff, kind of see how things have changed. We have Miguel Cabrera announcing his retirement as a Hall of Famer. And now the good stuff. Where are our big signings? Walker Buehler to the Cardinals. Jeez, man. The Cardinals are going to be good now. Corbin Burns goes to the Red Sox. Soroka. A lot of pitchers moving. Okay. Alcantara did leave the Cardinals, though. Okay. So they replaced him. So those two. Okay. Eloy to the Orioles. Paddock to the... Okay. What else? Ooh, Glaber to the Mets. Interesting. Juan Soto goes to the Astros. What? All right. Any other like bigger names that I should point out? I don't think so. Tyler Matzik. There we go. Frazier goes to the Nationals, and that might be it. Oh, Woodruff to the Dodgers. Alonso to the Red Sox. Dom Smith to the Diamondbacks. Okay. Tellez, O'Neal is with the Tigers now. Verdugo's with the Tigers. Paul DeJong with the Pirates. Moncada goes to the Yankees. Jeez, these off seasons are getting nutty. Adames goes to the Phillies. Oh, ooh, this is getting spicy. This is only year 5. Ooh, okay. What do we got going on here? So again, if you guys want to see it, go ahead and pause at any time. I totally forgot O'Neal Cruz was part of the Dodgers system as well. But let's see, what other crazy teams have started to assemble? The Giants looks kind of decent. What else? The Orioles still look really, really good. Holy cow. The Red Sox look good. Wow. Okay. The Yankees are a little disappointing, not gonna lie. The Rays, Wanderers up. They've got Ketel Marte, Wilson Contreras. Okay. The Blue Jays, Bichette, Badu, Vladdy, Jose Ramirez, Gurriel. Jeez. The White Sox looking solid. The Indians look pretty good too. Not great. It looks okay, but not great. Again, okay, not great. The Astros look insane. Altuve, Crawford, Soto, Tucker, Bregman. Holy, Laureano, Corey Lee's at 94. Excuse me? Holy smokes. That might be the most stacked team that we've seen. Like every player was like 86 and above. Jeez, the Marlins look pretty good too. High 80s for almost everybody. The Mets look okay. The bottom half of their lineup looks kind of bad. That looks okay. Okay. The Cubs, bottom half of the lineup looks kind of meh. Let's see. Any other stacked team? I think the Astros, man. The Astros squad looked unbelievable. That looked like a team that like you just don't want to face any day of the week. That's the big thing right there. And as we go through the pitching staff, are we still... Oh, we're not even... Let's get to the regular season for the pitching staff. So, yeah, I mean, some teams look stacked. Like, it's crazy. It is insane. The Red Sox pitching looks pretty good. That's a big thing. The Yankees pretty underwhelming. Okay. Shohei, how's Shohei doing? Let's take a quick little peek at Shohei. I mean, he's averaging a pretty terrible ERA. What about the offensive numbers, though? What do we got with Shohei for offensive numbers? Pretty good. Pretty decent numbers. Definitely solid. Okay. Chase Petty, formerly of the Twins, is getting his debut in the bigs, it looks like. Oh, he's actually been pitching. So he must have got traded because he's been in the bigs for a bit. What else we got going on here? Any other? Oh, Gavin Williams. I know he was drafted by the Indians, or the Guardians now, I should say. They're technically now the Guardians. I've been saying the Indians this whole time. They are technically the Guardians. I know, crazy, right? It's gonna take some time to get used to. What else we got going on here? Anything crazy? Doesn't really look like it. But man, some of these teams have really gotten stacked, and we left the budgets on, so like, it's not like teams are just spending like crazy. They still have to stay within that budget. But all right, all the moves too. It's interesting. Okay. All right, I like this. It's different. It's different. Yeah, I like that. It's a lot different. I wonder who's in free agency. Anybody that like could be on a team? I mean, most of these guys are probably aging or getting to the point where, I mean, I could definitely see that. You know, we're in what, 2025? Some of these guys definitely free agents. Okay. All right, that's year 5. I think we saw our top prospects as well. I don't think really much has changed. Dwayne Smith, dude, look at that. Ooh, that beard in all its glory. But yeah, I think we've kind of seen everything. Okay. Okay. Let's get through it. Let's see what we got going on here. I want to see some like Wander get an MVP, or like, you know, just like some prospect that like just is kind of like been on the cusp of being really, really good and finally gets that chance, right? Like just kind of those top prospects that are in baseball right now. I want to see them start to get really good in this. Devers is traded away from the Yankees. Interesting move there. I'm pretty sure he just signed like what, 1 or 2 seasons ago. Gallegos goes to the Mets from the Yankees. All right. And then Griffin Canning goes to the Braves. Scoop Ball goes to the Blue Jays. All right. Interesting moves. What a surprise. The Dodgers are still in the postseason. And it kind of seems like we're starting to see like the norm now. This is like the group that is the team to beat. Those are the teams to beat for sure. This Jordan Lawler dude just developed so quickly. Holy cow. Jeez. What else we got going on here? Any other interesting names that I should be keeping my eye out for? Josh Bell. Okay. What else? Joaquin Gomez. Okay. Okay. So that's a guy that was definitely drafted, not like a real life player. So there's that. I saw Kelnick towards the bottom of that list. What else we got? Doubles. Daza. Okay. Gomez looks like he's going to be a beast, apparently. Okay. Tyrone Taylor was there. Bobby Dahlbeck. Interesting name to see up at the top there. Normally just strikes out a bunch. What else? Tim Anderson for home runs. Oh. Patrick Wisdom up to a 93 at 31 years old. Jesus. Holy cow. Okay. What else? RBIs. What about them pitchers? Jordan Yamamoto. Really? You got Jordan Montgomery, but then Scubal. Okay. Some interesting names. Loaiziga, Matzik. There you go. That's what I like to see. Awards. Bryce Harper, MVP again. He's just been taking over the league. Tatis now at 99, 26 years old. Killer season. Unbelievable year. What else? Shane Bieber, Cy Young, along with Scubal. Okay. All right. I like seeing that. Daniel Norris. You got Rookie of the Year. Jeremy Vasquez. First baseman. 27 years old. Had a killer season. Good Lord. Gomez came second. Had a really good year as well. He looks pretty decent. And then Cyrus Telshaw. What are some of these names, man? You got JB Bukowskis along with Benson and Stowers. All real players. I know that. So, all right. Off-season time. Season 5 in the books. What do we got going on here? Come on. What do we have? We are going to have a Mets World Series over the White Sox. The award goes to Gleyber Torres. And Jared Kelenic, 90 overall, looks absolutely cracked. Holy cow. All right. Okay. Insane. All right, let's keep going. This is actually kind of fun just to like let it all play out. This is fun. Rather than having to worry about signing guys, trading for guys, making this happen, making that happen, I actually just like letting it happen. Bruce Gratterall with the Braves. We got Murphy with the Cubs, Kayla with the Giants, Dominic to the Astros. Interesting. Kyle Tucker to the Mariners. Okay. What else? What else? What else? Some big moves. Austin Riley, I think, went to the Angels. Luzardo to the Angels. Sheffield. Okay. Ozzy, really? Ozzy to the Blue Jays. Robert to the Giants. He's a 98 overall now. Robert and Vladdy on the same team. Oh, wow. Jordan goes to the Angels, so he's going to join up with Trout there. Oh, man, these are some big moves. And you guys can see some of these stat lines that people are having. Unbelievable. Holy cow. Okay. Graveman ends up with the Astros like he did in real life. What else we got going here? Stroman to the Braves. Okay. Mullins to the Twins, like they needed more help, along with Kyle Lewis. Whoo. Okay. Oh, wow. The Blue Jays lost Biggio, Vlad, and Bichette at the same season. Oh, man. That's a bummer right there. That's a big bummer. That is a huge, huge loss. Season 6 in the books. Oh, the Pirates making the postseason now, taking on the Dodgers. You got Philly along with the Mets and Miami. Ooh, the East is taking over. Okay. Okay. All right. League leaders. You guys can kind of see the top names there. Jake Bowers is apparently really good. Interesting. David Ruiz. How did rookie season have a season? Holy cow. Okay. JJ Bleday. Robert Byrne. Looks unreal. Holy cow. Just like a really well-rounded catcher. Like that's solid right there. What else we got? Anything else? Any other like new names that I need to look out for? You got Willie Castro. Okay. Seth Beer. Gustavo Severino. He looks pretty good. 200 hits. Seems like it's becoming more regular now. Doubles like that. Triples for Sal Frelick, who's actually signed or was actually drafted this year in real life. Jordan. Okay. Ian Happ as well. And then when we look at the pitchers, what do we got going on here? Trevor Rogers along with Severino. What? Okay. Saves goes to Reyes Maranta, Kenny Carrillo. Interesting. Okay. And then Nick Anderson along with Crochet Soto. You got Hader, a couple other names there. We take a look at awards. Ian Happ is your MVP. Absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable indeed. What else? Pearson with the Twins instead of the Blue Jays. That's an interesting one. Trevor Rogers. Okay. Some Johnny Mack is your closer of the year, your reliever of the year. 24 years old. Blew one save. Dang. That guy wasn't messing around, huh? Holy cow. Jeez. Gavin Sheets made his debut at 28. And then you've got Dwayne Smith, who looks insane. 32 starts, had a really good year. At 22 years old, that dude's he's 22. That beard, soul patch, whatever you want to call it, that thing looks like he's been growing it since he's 13. You're telling me he's 22? No chance. Khalil Watson of the Marlins in real life is with the Angels now. Okay. All right. I like seeing that. What else we got going on here? Let's get to the World Series. And it is going to be a Mets World Series. Back-to-back years. Austin Slater is your World Series MVP. Kelenic and Kyle Lewis. Man, the Twins have been in a lot of World Series, man. Holy cow. The Twins are like always in contention, it feels like. Like that just seems like it's a normal thing at this point. Like they are just that team that is just absolutely insane. Kershaw is now in the Hall of Fame. And you know what? This video I already know is going to be super long. And I said 10 years. What are we at? 7 years right now? As I'm flying through signings like an idiot. I'm so sorry. Like I was going to say like let's make it like 8 years. But since we're at 7, let's just do the full 10. Who cares? Let me back out here. Let me go through transactions and let's see what were the big signings that have happened. So Sixto went to the Dodgers. Okay, that's a big one. Joey Bart went to the Marlins. The Mets signed Casey Mize. Gavin Lux to the Rockies. David Peterson, Benintendi. We got Dustin May. Crochet, Severino left and went to the Rockies. And then now we're all caught up. All right, cool. All right, let's now go through it. Pache to the Phillies. Correa to the Cubs. If that could happen in real life this year, I would be so happy. Zach Collins to the Marlins. Cease, I think, leaves the Cubs and goes to the Nationals. Wander goes to the Red Sox, and he's still only 24. Actually, he should be 26 since MLB The Show messed up so many players' age this season. This year. I don't understand how they did that. How do you get a player's age wrong, man? That's like one of the basic, you fill out the chart, name, age, height, weight, and you got his birthday wrong, how old he is. Come on, dude. Like that makes no sense that you would mess up so many players' ages. Unbelievable. Brian Hayes goes to the Dodgers. Alec Boehm to the Rays. Shed Long looks absolutely tiny in that picture. But yeah, I think we're getting through most of the moves here. It's gonna be like smaller moves going forward. So all right, I think that's it. I think we got all of it. Holy cow, there's crazy moves still going. Holy cow. What are all these moves? Baez goes to the Red Sox. He's still making $20 million a year. Tim Anderson. Oh, Arenado. Woo. Rodon. Yo, we got to chill with all these moves. I'm just going to make a video just on offseason acquisitions. Semion's still going. 36 years old, coming off almost a 40-year or a 40 home run year. Woo. Bogarts hit 40 home runs. Good Lord. Who's a free agent? Jeez. Any of these? Like, he should be on a team. Get him in the team. Can't afford the contract. All right, that's why probably most people aren't picking him up. He's like the youngest one that's not signed. Dang, that's tough for him. Rip. Yeah, season 7. Any new prospects that we need to look at? Luis Colon. Might be Luis Colon. No, it's probably Luis Colon out of Minnesota. Looks unreal. He's 22, 84 overall. Cavaco, you got Zach Gonzalez, Peter Ogle, Ronnie Mauricio still? No, not yet. Dang. Let's see. Any other real names? Benny Montgomery's a real life player. Martinez is as well. Cabello is. John Gall, I don't believe is. I could be wrong though, but I don't think he is. Who else? Ashcraft, I believe is. What else do we got going on here? Nunez, I believe is. Any Levine is for sure, or Levine. Brendan Davis, I know is. He's moving up the rankings in prospect rankings this year. Severino. Riley Green is a real life player. So, okay. Some interesting names for sure. Kloffenstein, geez, still hasn't made it. Interesting indeed. All right, so let's go through this year. We'll do a season 8 check-in, and then we'll do a season 10 check-in to the different lineups, and we'll go from there. So let's see how season 7 plays out. All right, what do we got going on for this season? Harper's still killing it, man. 34 years old, just mashing. Absolutely mashing. You got Kelnick as well. Jordan Lawler's still up at the top. Sano. David Dahl, okay. What else? JP Crawford, okay. That's a new one. Nick Prado, who's supposed to be like legit, like real life with the Royals. Apparently he is supposed to be insane. Like him and Bobby Witt look like they're gonna be a nice little combo there for the Royals for the future. What else we got? Wilkerman, what a name. Is he with the Yankees in real life? Ooh, I think so. Bo Villarreal, 25 years old, looks like he just gets on base at a stupid level. Yeah, 372 on base percentage. That makes sense. Okay. Anything else? O'Neal, Acuna, you got Correa cranking home runs. You know who I haven't seen? And man, all right. So first pick, the Royals, or not the Royals, the Pirates catcher, right? He has Henry Davis. Okay, so he is playing. He's just not doing fantastic. Next up, Marcelo Meyer, shortstop. He's 24. He's 87. So, like, he should be playing. Is he, though? Only 42 games. Huh. Who else? Jackson Job, we saw, was already making... oh, actually, did he? Or Joby? Job. Let's see. He's a pitcher. He is their ace right now at 24 years old. Who else is like a top prospect in baseball right now? Let's see. MLB top prospects. Just so we can do a quick little search while we're chilling here. We're talking about it. Obviously, Adley Rutschman. I don't think he's with the Orioles anymore, is he? He is. He's 94 overall, 27 years old. He's been okay, but catchers are always so difficult in franchise. Julio Rodriguez, we saw, was unbelievable from what I remember. I'll take a quick stop here to see how Bobby Witt's doing at 91. He's okay. Mariners with Julio, he's up to a 92 at 24 years old. He's insane. Torkelson with the Tigers. Ooh, we didn't even look at Torkelson. That's another one I totally forgot about. Where is he at? Is he not with the team? Is he not with the team? That would be absolutely insane if he wasn't with the team. I don't know if he's a first or a third baseman on this roster. Torkelson. He might be a third baseman on this roster. Heck, he might be a left fielder or a right fielder. I don't know. We're just gonna, I don't know. I mean, I can't just sit here and like look through every single position trying to find Spencer Torkelson. I mean, heck, he might not even be on a team. He might be chilling in free agency and just wasting away, which would suck. But it looks like he's not on a team, which means he might not be on the roster, which would suck. It would. Marco Luciano. They're like, I mean, there's plenty of prospects we could go through the list, but there it is. Okay, so we saw some names. Did we go through the awards? We did not. I know we did not. Acuna, your MVP. Next up, Yordan back-to-back. You got Nola along with Zach Gallen. And then Bryce Harper, J.P. Crawford. No reliever of the year. Ty Buttrey back-to-back, even though he's retired in real life. You've got Kloffenstein and Malcolm Nunez. Okay. All right. I said we were going to do an 8th year check-in. I lied. We're just going to make it 10 years. We're just going to do a 10-year check-in. And it looks like the Twins are about to win a World Series. They are. Kirilloff, your MVP. And then Jock hanging out in New York. Killing it, by the way. And then Kirilloff is your playoff MVP as well. All right, let's get through seasons 8 off season. First big move, Gustavo Severino, a catcher. Then you got Prado going to the Padres. Leiter to the Dodgers. Okay. Willie Calhoun. Nate Pearson. Man, he's been moving around a little bit. Robert Byrne is another catcher. Kirilloff, speaking of him, he's going to go to the Padres. Michael Fulmer. Profar. We might not see a lot of big name moves because teams are starting to run out of money. I'm just saying. Carlson just had a 40 home run season. Bobby Dahlbeck, Skubal, Balazovic, Manoa. Okay, Allard. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe we're just gonna start to see all the moves happen now. Hans Kraus, Jake Fraley, Naylor gets traded. Give me the good stuff like this. That one's not bad. Chance Cisco, 86 overall, has a 0 average, didn't get any game time, but he just got a $13 million contract, which is unbelievable that just happened. But okay, what else we got? Just signings everywhere. Franmil, Adolis Garcia, Noel V. Marte, Poisson, whatever it is. Marte's still going at 34. I mean, 34 is not that old. Like, I'm acting like, oh no, he's so ancient. Khalil Watson signs a super cheap deal with the Red Sox, even though he's 85 overall. So Chance Cisco, who didn't play a single inning this year, got a $13 million deal. But Khalil Watson, who just hit 364 and is 85 overall, just got a $50K deal. Marcelo Meyer, what is going on, dude? This is insane. Unbelievable. Alrighty, season 8, and the Dodgers did not make the postseason. Holy cow. It is the apocalypse. Everything is coming to an end. What will we do? What will we do? Holy cow. All right. Some new names, some familiar names, you know, kind of the usual. Bobby Bradley, you got Hazley. Okay, 200 hits for Willie Castro. This dude's just a hit machine, apparently. Holy cow. Insane. Hits, Acuna. Again, how old is he now at this point? 30 years old? And He's insane. Holy cow. Almost 400 home runs. Jeez. Killing it. Killing it. Okay. Doubles. All right. Willie Castro as well. Villarreal. Robert. What about like Prado? How is he doing home run wise? 170. What about like Franmil? 336. What about the other side? This is the one I'm interested in. He's 30 as well. 369. What did Acuna have? 398. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Speaking of that, we'll do that at the end. We'll see like the 10-year totals for everybody. Awards. Acuna's your MVP, beating out Franmil and Kelnick. Jordan, how many? I wish I had an achievements tab, awards tab, so I could see how many MVPs he's had in these 8 seasons. Come on, MLB, step up your game. Step up that development. Give me these little, just these little things, right? If you can give me a depth chart, you can give me an achievements tab. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Anyways, we're getting through everything here. You guys can see your rookies of the year and all that good stuff. And let's finish it. The Twins are nutty. Holy cow. Adley's kind of the biggest name so far that has moved in free agency. And okay, Bobby Bradley did 42 home runs. Holy cow. That's a big move there. Austin Allen, Andrew Vaughn. Okay. 93 overall, 38 homers. Interesting. All right, so we're about to be season 9. Jarrett Gudu. First off, killer stash, and he looks unbelievable as a closer. Once again, we've got some new teams. I feel like Baltimore's always been in the mix. The Twins have always been in the mix. The National League has been a little bit of a change. You know, the Diamondbacks, the Braves, Pirates, the Nationals. We saw the Marlins at a point, the Phillies. But yeah, I feel like we've seen some mix-ups or like some changes in the National League. I feel like the American League has been a little bit more of kind of like the same names here and there. So season 9, we got one more year after this, just so you guys can kind of see how we all play out, like how this all plays out. Like some new names are popping up in the league. You've got some old names. Bryce Harper, 36 years old, still hitting 310. Unbelievable. Seager, 34 years old, 41 home runs. Ooh, Joe Adell start at 29. Jeez. But that seems like he's an everyday guy. What else? What else? Any other intro? Who's this guy? Holy cow. Holy smokes. 24 years old. Looks insane. Looks absolutely insane. Randall Pullison. 400 on base percentage. Jeez. Oh, wow. Some of these guys are unbelievable. Marcelo Myers looks like he's getting more time. Jason Dominguez, 25 years old, is going down in rating. Huh. Really? Interesting there. Interesting there. Huh. Okay. Kyle Lewis leads the league in home runs. How many home runs does he have? 386? Okay. All right. Some interesting names. I'm liking this. Awards-wise, what do we got? Acuna MVP, 3 straight for him. Jordan, there might be like 12 straight for him, even though we've only gone 9 years. It's just he's that good. Like, that's how good he is. He's just winning MVPs even before he was in the league. And then you've got what? Closer for reliever of the... Oh, reliever of the year. I thought that was rookie of the year. You got a right fielder. We saw this guy. He looks insane. Andrew Parham. He looks pretty good as well. And Eliuris Montero. Really. Valenzuela. Pretty good. 28 years old. 86 overall for Roel. We already looked at him. And Andres Mateo. Okay. All right. I think that's season 9 in all its glory. Let's see how it finishes. We got one more year. The Cubs defeat the Orioles. All right. Last season. I haven't really had a lot of Hall of Fame inductions. That's kind of the first one in a while. Garrett Cole. And here we go. Final one. What big moves did we got? A trade. Okay. That's starting off the off season. Any other? Eric Ramirez. Okay. Roldani, Baldwin, Ward, Corey. Okay. Some interesting moves. Some names that I'm familiar. Some that I'm not. Luis Patino. Make some moves to the Giants. And I feel like most of these guys aren't really names that I'm used to. So I feel like most of those guys have been signed up to long-term deals. And now we're just seeing some of those prospects hit free agency. and getting signed. So, all right, let's get to season 10 and let's just kind of do that whole roundup, see how everything's looking. All right, let's do the lineups now. And as you guys can kind of see the different names here, I'm not gonna really be focusing on the names, more so the overalls, just to kind of see who's like that jacked team, that really just stacked team that everybody should be looking out for. And it kind of seems like most teams are pretty balanced, like really well balanced, like some 90s, some high 80s, some low 80s. The Angels looks pretty good. Is Mike Trout still in the league? I would assume, because he would 100% be a Hall of Fame name that popped up. He is in the majors. He's 38 years old and he has 513 home runs with 2,500 hits. Okay, so he is still in the league. Not 3,000 hits though. That's an interesting one. So let's get back to the Angels. What else we got? Man, the Athletics look kind of bad. They're like kind of like the worst team so far. The Braves have been fantastic this whole time. But yeah, I mean, some players have really developed well too at the same time. So that's interesting. I like this. This was cool, just to go through a season, a bunch of seasons, see how players develop, see how teams change, new faces come into the mix. Like everything just completely changed there. So, all right, pitching rotation really quick. Really quick. What am I, Elmer Fudd? What are we, hunting wabbits? Like what was that? But yeah, here we go. Final season. Shohei has been pretty bad pitching wise. He's been okay hitting wise. He's been hitting about 100 games, so you guys can kind of figure that out. He didn't even have 1,000 hits, so I don't know if I was covering that with where I am on the screen, but yeah, he had like 980 hits, so there's that. But okay, I mean, I'm liking what I'm seeing. It looks like it actually played out pretty well. Like some good relievers, some good starters. Teams are pretty balanced as well. Like it actually looks pretty good. Like it doesn't really seem like there's a team that's really bad. The Athletics looked pretty bad, but outside of that, it kind of looks like it balanced itself out for once. Like there wasn't a crazy team that was super stacked. The Twins, I mean, seemed like that crazy team that was super stacked just because of the way like everything played out, and they were always in the mix for a World Series. But I kind of like it. It was kind of cool. All right, final season. Let's get through this really quick. Okay, so league leaders. Let's get here. We've got Saucedo, 33 years old. First season in the bigs there. Okay. What else we got? Khalil Watson. We got Correa still going. What is he, 35? Okay, so he's not that old. Bryce Harper, 37. He's still killing it, dude. 622 home runs, 2,800 hits. I mean, he's got to keep going, right? What's the contract looking like? Oh, he's also back with the Nationals. Or did he stay with the Nationals? He would definitely... Oh, he stayed with the Nationals because of the contract that he signed with the Philly. Yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. That he's... Yeah. Duh. Yeah, back on original teams. Stupid Antonio. Come on. You're better than that. What else do we got going on here? Any other crazy stats? Tatis is still doing pretty well. Okay, Acuna's still doing well. Fran Mill, Jordan's still just absolutely mashing. So he'll hit 500 home runs next season for sure. And 2,000 hits? No, unless he has a really good year. But okay. I like seeing some names there for sure. I mean, holy cow. 27, he's got almost 300 home runs, 1,500 hits almost. Dang. Ooh, okay. Awards really fast as we go through it. Jeez, him and Jordan, MVPs just every single year. Just make the award the Jordan and Acuna award. That's really what it should be called at this point, just with how crazy it's been. Unbelievable. And now the stuff I want to show you are the players' stats. Let's get to this section. We'll go career. Hits wise, Bryce Harper has the most right now with Freeman. Freeman's still going. Hasn't played for 2 years. But dang. Okay. We got Machado with the Cubs. He's an 80 overall. Altuve, Bogarts, Yelich. All these guys have more hits than Trout. What? Really? 2020 was shortened season. Okay. So yeah. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. But you guys can kind of see the hits leaders here. Any names that are a little bit interesting? Josh Bell, Moncada, we got, okay, Trey Turner. I would have thought he would have had a little bit more, but maybe not. Maybe not. Interesting. Interesting. Jordan. Okay. What else? Some interesting names for sure. Soto. He was playing. What happened? Man, Soto's one of those guys that I was expecting crazy numbers for him. Home runs, you got Bryce Harper at the top by quite a bit. Holy cow. Machado, Jordan, you got Acuna, Arenado, Freeman, Yelich, J-Ram, Correa. Interesting. Okay. Kyle Lewis, I wouldn't expect. Matt Chapman, same thing. Would not have expected that. Dang. Dom Smith, Joey Gallo, 400. Okay. All right. I mean, 300 home runs is still a crazy number, right? Crazy number. So seeing some of these names up here is insane. And great achievements, RBIs, you've got Bryce Harper at the top with Freeman and Machado. Stolen bases, Trey Turner has the most. Then it goes Altuve, and then there's a pretty decent gap there. And then I can't really go through these because it's gonna go to players who haven't really hit a lot, which is unfortunate. But let's go to pitchers now. Who has the most wins? Nola. Then you got Barrios. Then you got Syndergaard, Severino, Flaherty, Burns. Okay. All right. So what was the most? 189. So I wonder if, what's the contract like? He's a free agent this year. I wonder if he would have a chance for 200. Possible. Osuna has the most saves, 500. Where does that put him? Where does that put him all time? Let me see. What does he have? 504. That puts him third. All time. 416 puts him 7th all time for Josh Hader. And that's a pretty big gap there. But that still even puts him 12th above Kenley Jansen. But I don't know where Kenley Jansen finished his career because he's clearly not in the league anymore. So that's impressive. Did any records get broken? Let's see. Doesn't look like it. No records were broken. Not even the saves record. That usually gets broken. So there it is. In all its glory. We're going to see who wins season 10. It is going to be the Tigers. The Tigers defeat the Pirates. Okay. The Tigers defeat the Pirates. There it is. Season 10 completed. Boom. All done. Whew. Interesting how that all played out. A little bit different. Thought it'd be fun. I hope you did enjoy it. Of course, if you did, hit that thumbs up down below. Like I said, something different. I'm trying to hold off on rebuilds until players start signing contracts. Maybe some trades happen. On top of that, there is the CBA that's about to happen. That it ends, I think, the 1st of December. So we might see we might see a lockout. We might see a lockout for MLB, which would suck. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully they can come up with some sort of agreement. But it seems like once the collective bargaining agreement does end, it does seem like there will be some sort of stalemate between the owners and the players, and there could be some time between moves happening in MLB. So we'll have to see how this offseason happens. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, hit that thumbs up down below. I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.